Hello, it's me, Jessica Viva, and this has been a really requested video for me to make. I know a lot of you guys are curious on why I don't like Mamamoo, etc., etc., but I just want to start it out by saying, obviously, I don't expect you guys to agree with me because you guys can obviously love Mamamoo and I'm not stopping you, but if you like Mamamoo, you should just be prepared for me to say I don't like them, and if that offends you, then maybe you shouldn't watch this video, but I think that I have said my opinions very respectfully. I've tried to be as respectful as I can while still standing my ground, but I hope you guys enjoy it. And just to summarize it, just not that deep. Like, I just don't have like a personal vendetta against these idols. I don't set out to hate them. I don't want to leave hate on them. I don't want to murder them, or I'm not that kind of person. I just don't like them. But here I am going to explain to you in a bit more depth why I don't like them, because maybe a 10-second opinion isn't enough. So here we go. So probably the most requested one for me to talk about is Mamamoo, because I said I didn't like the members of people, sorry. And really, people are blaming it on the blackface situation and on other things that have happened to them. But I didn't like them before that just because their personalities don't click well with me. They can probably be really nice, but if your personality doesn't click with me, then it doesn't click with me. You know, some people may find it hard to believe, but I am nice to people in my real life, even though I have controversial opinions. That doesn't mean you have to like me just because I'm a nice person. If your personality doesn't click, then it doesn't click. And like, I don't expect you guys to like me. You shouldn't expect me to automatically like your faves just because they're nice people. I just don't like them, and it's really not that deep. And then people push it to the blackface thing, and what they did to me was unforgivable, but I didn't like them before that, and the blackface thing is just really, it's over with now. They've said they've apologized. To me, I don't really have a right to say I forgive them because I'm not black, so I can't really be like, oh, they're in the free for it, they're okay, they're okay. But no, I can't just say they're okay because they're not for me. But people are pushing it towards the blackface thing, and while the blackface thing did irk me a lot, that wasn't the main reason why I disliked them. For me, the main reason why I disliked them, it's just because I dislike them. It's not really like a personal thing. I just don't like their personalities. They don't click with me. And before people say, oh, you haven't given them a chance, I have followed them since debut because I genuinely do like their music, and I've tried watching them on variety shows on Weekly Idol, but they just don't click with me. Their humor doesn't click with me. I don't find them funny, and that's okay. Like, I don't expect you guys to find me funny, so don't expect me to like your faves. But like, just because I don't like their personalities, it doesn't mean I'm just like disregarding their talent or like how like gorgeous they are, because you guys obviously know that they're just like iconic. Like, all of their songs are amazing, and most of the members are really beautiful. So I don't see why it's a problem when I'm literally streaming their music on Spotify and praising them for having good songs. Just because I don't like them as people doesn't mean I'm disregarding their talent, if that makes sense. So I'd say the second most requested one for me to talk about is Sunny and Hyoyeon, and I'm sorry, but I couldn't find a Sunny fan cam, so I had to just use a Hyoyeon one. And just like my opinion on Mamamoo, it's really not that deep. Their personalities just don't click with me. I don't find them funny, and I don't really like the way they act on variety shows. Do variety shows mirror how they act in real life? No, but I've never met them in real life, so I only see what they put out to the world, and if I don't like what they put out to the world, then I just don't like it. And like I said with Mamamoo, I'm not disregarding their talent because they are obviously really talented. Like, Hyoyeon's one of the best dancers in SM, and Sunny's like a really good radio host apparently. So I'm not really mad at them. Like, they're just talented, and like, they're obviously really nice people because obviously all of the SNSD members love them and they have loads of fans. So they're obviously nice people, but for me, I just don't like their personalities. Like I said with Mamamoo, if they don't click with me, they don't click with me, and I'm not entitled to like someone just because they're a nice person. And the third group is FX, and I do believe Victoria, Luna, and Amber and Sully are really good people, and I think they're really nice, but I just can't get behind Crystal. And people always criticize me for saying, oh, well, you stick up for these girls who have resting bitch face, but not Crystal. But for me, from my perspective, I'm not saying this is facts, but I don't really see her as having a resting bitch face. I just think she has a bad attitude, and I showed you guys videos of where I believed she had a bad attitude, so I'm not going to put them in again, but I'll link the video in the description. Like I said, with Mamamoo and Hyoyeon, their personalities just don't click with me. I know that Amber is a really nice person, and she fights for like a really good cause. She always preaches about body positivity, and I love body positivity, and I love all of the stuff that Amber stands for, because she is genuinely a nice person, but I just don't like her personality, and I agree with what she stands for and I agree with her message, but I don't have to like her. So just like with the other two that I mentioned, they are iconic, they're unbothered, they're rich and legendary. They have some of the best songs in K-pop, and I literally love Crystal's voice so much. It's my favourite in FX. I just don't like them as people, and I'm not disregarding the fact that they are talented, beautiful and amazing and rich and unbothered and skinny, okay? I just don't like their personalities, and it's really just not that deep. And it's just kind of like funny because regardless of whether I don't like them as people, they're literally so unbothered because I'm like technically like making them money because I've like bought their albums before and I stream stuff on Spotify. So like they're technically making money from me, so I don't really think it's that bad that I don't like their personalities because I guess I kind of make up for it in streaming their stuff. But like basically what I'm trying to say is that really at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if I like them as people or not because all of the idols I've mentioned, they're all unbothered, skinny, rich and beautiful. So, and basically that is it, guys. Basically the entire message that I'm just trying to convey here is that I am not entitled to like someone just because they're nice, and if, you know, they don't have a personality that clicks with me, then they don't have a personality that clicks with me. It really isn't that deep, and I hope I explain my opinions well. Obviously you don't have to agree, but the only thing, like the one thing I want to like ask of you guys is to not blame the fandom that I'm in for my opinions. Like, my fandom has nothing to do with my opinions, and I don't want you to just write this off as me being a Taeyeon stan or an EXO stan or a Momoland stan because of having my opinions. It doesn't have anything to do with the group or the other fans because these are my opinions and I take responsibility for my opinions, and it's got nothing to do with the groups or the fandoms I'm in. So I'd really appreciate it if you just didn't drag other groups or fandoms down into this because of my opinions. I've probably repeated this so many times, but just remember that I just don't think that these guys are untalented or bad people, apart from maybe one, but just remember that I'm not disregarding their talent or their personalities in any way. It's just a personal thing, and it's not their fault that I don't like them. It's just that they don't click with me, and it's not their fault at all. They are all probably really nice and all of their songs are amazing, but if someone's personality don't click with me, then, you know, that's it. Either way, they're all unbothered, rich, skinny and legendary. So stan Taeyeon, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye.